I've decided to start and do some more ceramics. So I've cleared the old shed out, dragged my old kiln out from the corner of the shed, opened her up and had a look, and a few of these elements are gone. So that one's gone there, they're broke there. There's 3 in all that are gone. I'm not sure how long these ones are going to last, so I'm going to replace them. I've never took it to bits before, but as you can see in the back, they're quite simple. So literally all you have to do is undo 2 bolts and just take them out. They couldn't be any simpler, so that's all right. But I've had it 20, maybe 25 years. I haven't used it for well over 20, so it doesn't owe me anything. And I was trying to find some elements and get some prices and things like that. So I went on eBay, looked, see if I could find any elements, and the only elements I could find was this. So 2 lengths of this for £12. Didn't give the diameter. Had the thickness of the wire but didn't give the diameter. So I thought, well, £12, it's got to be worth a shot. When it came, I realised I could make 2 out of each length. So I can make 4. So they only work out £3 a length. They're not the same diameter as that. I have no idea the quality of them. But for like £3 each, it's got to be worth a shot. So I'm just going to show you. So I made this one and I'm going to use this one as a pattern. So I'm going to start by just straightening out this length here. I'm just going to I don't know why I'm using them. So now you have to separate these coils, otherwise they'll generate heat. And it will put up the resistance. So you have to ideally you want to do it over a long area. Yeah, that's fine. This is the hardest piece, trying to straighten these out. And whether these kinks are going to make much difference or not, I don't know. I have actually installed one. It installs okay. So this is the hardest part. So you need to untwist it. So just untwist it like that. You just keep going and then straighten it out later. So you have to be careful not to cut into the element. As you can see, I'm just untwisting it. I mean, this is only the so this is the third one I've made, and each time I'm perfecting my technique, as they say. So you can just pull it around, and that's started to straight really nice. So that's not that far out once it's straight, so it's pretty straightforward. And then just gently just take out the straighten that out without putting any marks or any little burrs on it. It's just a matter of taking your time and being patient, and every one you do, the more you improve. Yep, pretty good. So I've fitted two elements, the top one, the bottom one, and this one is going to be the next. And I'll just show you how simple it is just to disconnect these and pull them out. So this is inside the back of the kiln, and literally it was just 4 screws just to remove the back plate, and this was what was inside. These brass ferrules, would you call them? That's all that holds the elements. You really need to support them, so I can support these with a pair of mole grips, then use the screwdriver just to undo them 2 screws. Okay, so I've unscrewed these. That one there, and that one there, and I think I've unscrewed the wrong one. It should have been that one, but so literally that's the wire that comes through from the element, and it just pushes back through and goes onto there. So then we'll go round and we'll pull the element out. Right, so the 2 screws have been undone, and literally that's all it is. It really could not be any simpler. As that part of the design goes, I think it's wonderful, but I don't know, I obviously think these are a weak point there and there, but I've just got to fit this one, just wriggle through. Of course I've left, so it's just a matter then of jiggling them about until they go through. Alright, so I'll give these a little wriggle, and that one goes through nicely. And so does that one, and then I'll go around the other side and give them a little tug and then see what we got. So these are the wires that have come through, and then I just have to pop these old ferrules back on like so, on there. Yeah, push them through, and then simply tighten it back up. How easy is that? Obviously you want the screws pointing this way because you're going to need the screwdriver, but it is just so simple. And then just cut the excess off. Well, it's working. I had trouble with that contactor there. It was sort of arcing and that, so I just bounced it down a couple of times, and that seems to be alright now. So it's working. Can't feel no heat from the top. Seven on the Richter scale. Them elements that were a rusty colour are gone a black colour. I don't think they're going to last. But I don't know. I'll see if I can do a biscuit fire. And the elements seem alright that I've put in. So we'll just have to see, won't we?